What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the video. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at some of the most unique features that differentiate Call of Dragons from all the other strategy games in this category. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more content, turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below. Let's get into it. I will begin the video by giving you a quick overview of Call of Dragons. It's a strategy game where you build a strong city, you recruit powerful heroes, you join a strong alliance, and together with your alliance, you fight other alliances for territory and control of the dragon at the center of the map. You will have to use a lot of strategy in order to be victorious. In today's video, I'm going to showcase all the unique features that differentiate Call of Dragons from all the other strategy games in this category. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin the video by taking a look at one of the most unique features of Call of Dragons, known as the War Pet system. The War Pet system can be compared to equipment in other games in this category. Now, in Call of Dragons, we have war pets that you can capture from the map. When you capture this pet, you can equip them to your heroes. Now, these pets are going to come with a lot of different skills that you can use to fight your enemies. There are so many different types of war pets available in Call of Dragons for all the different troop types in the game. When you take a look at the Sapphire Frederick, for example, this war pet can do a hero skill damage to 3 targets, which is just nuts. You also have the Moon Bear that can hit 3 targets as well. War pets like the Snow Peak Rock are excellent at doing single target damage. You have the Night Rock that is an excellent pet to use for one of the most deadliest heroes available in Call of Dragons, aka Mr. Syndrion. Now, each war pet can allow you to equip up to 8 different skills. Let's go straight to the War Pet Sanctuary and see how that works. So this is the War Pet Sanctuary, and over here on the left hand side you have the different types of war pets that you have captured. You can build one war pet with a bunch of different skills. For example, this one I am focusing on the skill of the pet, and this one I am focusing on boosting my heroes. I have this 3-star skill known as the Ball from the Blue that's giving me extra 4% Legion magic attack. This should be very useful for my magic units. When you hit the skills, you can put up to 3-star skills on your war pet to make them even stronger. The good thing is you can get some of these skills for free when you hit the gift draw and you check over here. There are so many 3-star skills that you can get for free and just put on your war pets to make them stronger. The war pet system is super awesome in Call of Dragons. You can hit the search button and then capture a specific war pet that you want to capture. For example, let's say I want to capture a Sapphire Frederick. I hit the search button and boom, here is a Sapphire Frederick. When I click on it, I have the capture button. You can see over here, this is the talent skill of the pet that you can get when you capture the pet. You also get other expensive skills for free when you capture this pet. Once you capture them, you can go over here, you can release the pet and get a skill for free. For example, is there anything that I want to release now? Not yet. I think I'm going to capture some more later. So this war pet system is super awesome in Call of Dragons. It can be compared to equipments. However, the ones here in war pet is super awesome. As you can see here, this is one of my teammates. He has a war pet over here on his legions that's making him stronger. He is demonstrating how you can capture this pet right now. He's gonna get some free skill and that's gonna make his war pets even stronger. The artifact system in Call of Dragons is one of the best that I have ever seen in the category of strategy mobile games available in the market. Call of Dragons has so many artifacts that can help you do so many different things in the open field. As you can see right here, I have equipped all the awesome artifacts on my heroes. So let's go to the heroes and you see how you can put these artifacts to help you out. So this one right here is known as the Shadow Blades. It's an artifact for archers. It can grant you 40% attack for archers. It can give you 22% Legion attack. It has a damage taken reduction of -5%, damage dealt addition of +5%. On top of that, this artifact can give you some physical damage factor, as you can see here from the demonstration. There are so many artifacts in Call of Dragons that can help you do a bunch of different things to your enemies. For example, we have this artifact here known as the Staff of the Prophet. This artifact has the ability to teleport 5 of your legions to any given location on the map. It is one of the best in the game. You can literally teleport the whole alliance into a different location to fight your enemies over there. You eliminate the marching time. It could take you 1 hour to get over there, but with this artifact, you can get there in a blink of an eye. It is one of the best. We have this artifact here known as the Homecoming Blossom. You can march to grab a rune and then just hit this artifact and it brings you back right next to your city. It is one of the best in the game. There are so many super cool artifacts available to do different things to your enemies. You have the Spiritborn Torque that can force 5 enemy legions to attack you for 5 seconds. If they don't want to fight you, you bring this artifact and you get them to engage with your legions. You have the Blink artifact known as the Storm Arrow. This artifact can allow you to blink over rivers. You can blink over bridges. You can blink in so many places. A lot of people use it with infantry to trap enemies from escaping. There are so many super cool artifacts here that can do so many different things in the game to help you change the tide of the battle. This one was added recently. It is one of the best artifacts to fight at choke points. If you are blocked, you use this artifact to get everybody out of the way. Another unique feature of Call of Dragons is the Behemoth system. Behemoths are creatures that you can capture from the map and use them to fight your enemies in the open field. There are many different types of Behemoth available for capture on the field. Usually you will capture them with your alliance team members. So this one right here is known as the Necro Giant. You have to build territory right next to Behemoth and then you can capture it. When you capture this Behemoth with your alliance team members, you can go and use it to fight your enemies in the field. Also, when you capture it, you get some buffs for all of your alliance members, which is pretty nice. Now, there are so many different types of Behemoths available in the game. At the end of the day, the main goal is to capture the Flame Dragon, which is always at the center of the map. It's the best Behemoth to have in the game right here. So this one right here is the Frost Dragon. You capture this Behemoth, you can send it to destroy your enemies on the field. It can give you a damage dealt of plus 3%, and these are the rewards that you get for the first capture. Now, when we go to the Alliance section, you can see all the different types of Behemoth that you have available at your disposal. These are the Behemoths that we have captured, and these are the skills that the Behemoth are gonna use when you summon them to fight your enemies on the field. Sometimes you are outnumbered and you have no way out. That is when you call the Behemoth to come and help you out on the field. The game also has elite raids where you can compete with other alliances to capture the Behemoth as fast as possible. It's a little bit difficult, but the alliance that captures it first gets a frame. So when we go to our profile, you're gonna see that I have some frames over here. So when I hit my profile, I hit the avatar frame. All these are the frames that I got from being the first ones to capture a Behemoth. So now we're gonna use this dragon frame, which just looks awesome. So the Behemoth in Call of Dragons is another unique feature that can help you, fight your enemies on the field. And you can only find it in the game of Call of Dragons. There are so many mobile strategy games out there. However, they are all missing flying units. When it comes to Call of Dragons, there are 3 different types of flying units that you can use to fight your enemies on the field. First of all, for starters, there are 3 different factions in Call of Dragons. You have the Spring Warden, you have the League of Order, and you have the Wilderbeck. Each one of these 3 factions has a distinct flying troop type. The Spring Wardens have the Flying Eagles, and this is what the Flying Eagles look like. Flying Eagles are classified as cavalry, melee, and flying. These units are super fast. They can run and catch up with pretty much anything. They don't care about terrain. They don't care about mountain. They just fly over everything and just obliterate anything in the way. When you go to the League of Order, you have the Flying Celestials, probably the best fighting units in the open field, both on the ground and in the sky. So when you're fighting your enemies, you can send a bunch of Celestials to destroy them from the sky. You can also use the Forest Eagles to fight in the sky. And then we have the Wilderbeck faction, which has the Wyvern Riders. The Wyvern Riders is a little bit different. They are classified as archers. Now these Wyvern Riders are excellent at destroying buildings from afar. They can fly over rivers, they can fly over obstacles just to help you out. Now when you fight your enemies, you can use ground troops and you can use flying units. The flying unit system in Call of Dragons is one of a kind and it's one of the best selling points of this game. I like the flying units in this game, it is super awesome. Allow me to demonstrate how Call of Dragons has the most unique troop type system available in mobile strategy games. So we're gonna visit the Celestial Camp just to show you guys what is really going on. We have a unit advantage system over here, just like all the other strategy games. But you're gonna see how Call of Dragons is different and unique. We have the cavalry who counterattack archers. Archers counterattack mages, and mages counterattack infantry. Infantry counterattack cavalry. This is the unit advantage system in the Call of Dragons. Call of Dragons is the only game in the mobile strategy world that allow the heroes to behave the way they are meant to be. Let me show you guys with a demonstration. We have infantry over here. We have archer, and then we have a mage. So we're gonna switch these legions and create a flying unit as well. One of the biggest selling points of Call of Dragons. So we put Bertrand as the primary. Now this one has become a flying legion. It is going to fly over mountains, over rivers, giving you different strategies to use against your enemies. And then over here, we're going to put another open field fighting legions. So we have 5 different legions that can do different things against different enemies. Let's switch this one with cavalry. So we have a cavalry legion over here. I'm going to bring out these marches and you're going to see how they behave when you fight your enemies. It's a little bit different from all the other mobile strategy games out there in the market. You're going to see how the infantry and the cavalry are going to fight in melee combat. And then you're going to see how the ranged units are going to fight from afar. So we hit the enemy and you see they march towards the enemy. The cavalry is going to use the cavalry charge to get to the enemy. The infantry also has a berserker charge that's super awesome. So here comes the cavalry, here comes the infantry. They are fighting in close combat. As you just saw right there, I used the Spiritborn Torque to do some damage. And here comes the Kingslayer artifact to even deal more damage. Now we have a bunch of different artifacts for the different heroes just helping you out on the field. You also have your war pet helping you do so much damage. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is Call of Dragons. Let's say I want to come to this location and you're gonna see the importance of flying legions in this game. As you can see here, the trajectory of all the other ground troops, they are going around this area just to get to this location over here. You can see this is the flying legions. It is flying over this obstacle to get over here. Now you can use this as a strategy to destroy your enemies on the field. You can have your teammates bring a lot of flying legions just to help you fight your enemies. So this is how Call of Dragons is different from most of the strategy games out there on the market. It allows you to play the game the way it's meant to be. Melee legions fight in melee combat and then ranged legions fight from afar. Not everything fighting face to face in melee combat. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are some of the unique features that differentiate Call of Dragons from a lot of the mobile games available out there. As you can see here, we have a brand new update coming into the game, and the game developers have introduced a super cool feature over here which allows you to train troops and upgrade your training camp at the same time. You can also do research and upgrade your research building at the same time. This is one of the coolest additions to ever be brought to Call of Dragons. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to play more Call of Dragons, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be making lots of guides that can help you out if you are a new player, and this new addition should help you grow your account pretty fast. Thank you guys for watching. Until then, we shall meet again in the next video. Bye bye for now.